Denver. Tonight it's the first of 3. Here's Javier Baez, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
Leading off tonight for the Cubs.
First delivery to him on the way.
Baez.
First of 3 here to start the week as the game's first pitch is taken for strike 1. Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2. And he takes a big swing at that one as this one's lifted high in the air and deep out to left field. Into the bleachers and gone. A solo home run there for Javi Baez. Home run number 15 for him thus far. And the Cubs are on the board first, 1-0.
Well, this has started off certainly quick. First batter of the game goes deep. Dare I say, ambush tactics?
Batting second.
Into the box now, Hernan Perez.
Hernan.
As he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. The average not quite where he wants it, down in the 220s. 2 home runs and 8 runs batted in. Low and away as he misses again. 2-0. No outs, nobody on. Started to chase that time, but then he wisely holds off for ball 3. And that's low, ball 4.
Well, it's obvious that earlier home run he gave up is still on his mind. He had him 3-2, but he didn't want to give him anything over the heart of the plate to hit, so we'll see if that walk comes back to hurt him.
He's set. Here it comes. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Working the plate is Carl Dixon.
Dan, this is an offensive player's dream to have Carl Dixon behind the dish. He is tight on the corners.
He is, D-Row, and listen, he makes you bring the ball into the strike zone. Normally high-scoring games when Carl's behind the dish.
2-0 now. Rizzo is one of those prototypical left-handed bats that really excels against right-handed pitching. Sees the ball well coming from that side. Here's a look over to first, and he'll get back in standing. Now the 2-0, and he fouls this one off. They got him to chase after a bad one there. 2-2.
You know, that can really be an effective pitch to a guy that has a lot of pop. They're up there looking for a fastball up in the zone, so if you can place it a little above it, they have a hard time getting the barrel up there.
Popped him up. Story is there for it. 1 down. With that, a look at the Cubbies starting lineup. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, there's a lot of people hoping to see a turnaround from Wilson Contreras. He went 0 for 4 last game, and I just didn't like the way he went about it. Looked like they completely overpowered him, and that's not something we're used to seeing out of this guy. Hopefully, he'll be able to put that behind him.
Here's Chris Bryant now. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. 0-1 the count. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Pitch out.
1-1.
Nothing doing. Now the 1-1 pitch. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
Unless you're willing to sell out and try and take one part of the field out of play and just work the ball up the middle the other way, it's extremely difficult when a guy's throwing this hard to stay back on a breaking ball. You either commit and be all in on a fastball or try and find a way to work the ball the other way to keep you back on the off speed.
He'll try again. 1-2. A line shot to third base. And it got there so quickly the runner didn't get very far from the bag. They settled with just the 1 out.
The center fielder.
And now here's the versatile outfielder Albert Almora Jr. No career numbers to talk about for this matchup. He's set and the pitch. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0.
As long as you actually get it inside, that two-seam fastball running towards the hands is a really good pitch.
A 2-ball, no strike count to the Cubs center fielder.
Well, both of those balls have been inside, so if I'm hitting, I'm looking for something I can get my arms extended on. Probably won't come back inside for a third time.
Comes at him with the slider there, and he gets the strike. Perez is off at first with 2 away. And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2.
Hey, I know it's early and we're in the first right here, but he's going to have to work that heater to both sides of the plate. He cannot get away with missing over the heart of the plate all night.
The 2-2. And there he goes towards second. Murphy is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. Cubs are on the board first thanks to this solo home run. On to the bottom of the first, and the Cubs have an early 1-0 lead. Stepping in, Raimel Tapia. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Rockies,
First offering on its way.
Raimel.
Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Almora has it, and it's a quick out, number 1. With that, here's a look at the Rockies lineup card for this one. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Yeah, keep an eye on Charlie Blackmon. He hit 7 home runs last month. That's a legit power threat. When you start looking at that over the course of a long season, he's putting up some big numbers. This guy's got great power.
Well, guys, as we look at the Cubs coming into play, here tonight, they come into this one in need of some kind of spark to turn them around as they find themselves in the midst of a 5-game slide. Behind 0-2 now. Swing, and he gets under this one as it's hit in the air to shallow center. And that's in there. Base hit.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Fastball on the first pitch, and it's taken for strike 1. The 0-1 pitch. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. The 0-2 home. And another foul ball. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Still no balls and 2 strikes. Right side hit hard. He lays out, but he can't make the play, and it's through into right. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Well, you know what? Good hitters are good hitters for a reason, D-Row. And to be able to hang in there on an 0-2 pitch and still be able to get a base hit, this guy's about as good as it gets.
Yeah, I'm blown away by this guy, Dan. You wouldn't know if you showed up. You wouldn't know if it's 2-0, 3-1, 0-2. Counts do not matter. This guy trusts in his craft.
Batting fifth, the shortstop.
And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop, Trevor Story, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
Obviously a huge situation in the game here, but at the plate he's got to keep it simple. He can't try to do too much just because the bases are juiced. At the very least, just
high and deep to right center. Looking up is Contreras. Gone! It's a grand slam. So he promptly unloads the bases with that one. Number 10 for him on the year, as the Rockies have staked themselves to a 4-1 lead.
Batting fifth.
Here's Daniel Murphy now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1.
He definitely doesn't look himself to start this one. And this lineup needs to be on the attack early and be aggressive and find a way to stay in this game.
1-1 to the Rockies' first baseman. Fouled away.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch out. Daniel Murphy becomes out number 2 this inning. In there, and it's 0-1. 4 runs here in this half inning.
That's a
now
ball.
A fastball off the plate away, a ball and a strike. The 1-1 home is taken for strike 2. This one is launched. Look at this. Into the second deck and gone.
Well, it's very early, but he's looked out of sorts from the beginning.
Batting eighth, the second baseman, Ryan McMahon.
Here's Ryan McMahon now, as he sends it on the ground to first. Rizzo is there, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Stepping up now, Kyle Schwarber. He'll lead it off here to begin the second.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
He walked the guy back in the first, and now he's looking like he might hand out another free pass to the leadoff guy here. You can't be walking a guy an inning and think you're going to have any success.
3-1 to the Cubs left fielder. And that misses for ball 4. So it's a leadoff walk here to start the second. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. Previous history with German Marquez. He's 1 for 2.
Contreras.
Here's the first pitch to him. In there for strike one, 0-1.
Great job of getting back in the zone with a hard fastball after the walk. I think he might have let a little frustration out with that pitch.
And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. The set and the 1-1 pitch. Line toward right center. And this is going to split the fairway and head out toward the rock pile for extra bases. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
There's no question he's been struggling at the dish lately, trying to do anything to get himself going. So he's got to feel pretty good after that double. Not to take anything away from him, but I think I could have probably hit that pitch.
Yeah, that's one of those gift pitches, not the location he was shooting for. In now, David Bodie, as he can't catch up on a fastball at the letters, and it's strike one. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Behind 0-2 now. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Again, he sends it out of play. The next 0-2. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball one. Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. One out. And is the second baseman, Jason Kipnis.
The second baseman, Jason Kipnis.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. He's set. Here's the 0-1. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands.
That's a great take right there. Great pitch recognition to let that one go. Opposite handed, that's coming across the plate. You might think you got a shot to stay inside that one.
Now the 1-1 pitch is a fastball that misses.
A lot of times you see guys get too aggressive and try to do too much at the plate with guys on, but right here he's doing a great job of waiting on the right pitch. Got himself ahead in the count now.
Now the 2-1. Hit hard on the ground towards second. McMahon fields it cleanly. Throw from shallow right will get him at first, but the run will come in to score.
Now batting.
So in now for Chicago, Javier Baez. Second at bat for him, and remember he led off the ball game with that home run to get this offense going. First pitch of the at bat. Sends that one out of play for strike one. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. In there, and he's in control. 0-2 now.
Hey, down 0-2. He better be leery of this guy's nasty changeup. He has the ability to bury it down and away or down and in wherever he wants to. So you got to be on point with this one.
Hot shot down the line. And this will stay inside the third base bag. A fair ball. And the runner from third crosses the plate. And he is into second base with an RBI double.
The right fielder, number 19.
Now in the box, Hernan Perez. He drew a base on balls his first time up. From the stretch. And this is low, ball one. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. And he commits to the pitch inside, and he definitely went around. That's strike one. Now the 1-1 pitch. Line down the left field line. But this will be foul. And this one's in the dirt, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Murphy will put this one away, and the side is retired.
Leading off for the Rockies.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure run and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Here's the first pitch to him. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
You know, Matty, when I first broke into the league, you wouldn't see that high heater first pitch right out of the gate. But I think there's been a change in philosophy here. Back in the late 90s, early 2000s, guys wanted to attack you more east-west, get you leaning left-right. Now you're seeing guys attack in the philosophy more north-south. Just with launch angles and exit velocities, I think guys are afraid to throw that sinking fastball for fear that guys are just going to run their barrel into it. Not the case with the high fastball.
He throws him on the fastball there. Tony Walters is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he takes strike two. Tapia, a native of the Dominican Republic. He's in his 4th season as a major league player. And smart to lay off there as the fastball misses. It's 1-2 now. Now another 1-2. And it's fouled away. 1 out, nobody on. Drilled on the ground to short. Baez has it in time to first, and there are 2 away. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And into bat next will be the outfielder David Dahl. First offering on its way. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. The 0-1 delivery. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2.
Hey, I don't know what happened in between innings, but he went down that tunnel with a few of his teammates and some coaches and found a way to regroup because he's been really good this second inning. After going out in the first, I thought it was going to be a super short outing.
The 0-2 once more. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
The 1-2. Fouled off. Here he comes again, 1-2. And he goes and chops this one out towards second. Taken in by Kipnis. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So a good. Welcome back. Here's Heidi Watney with a report as we get set for the top of the third. Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. Between innings, I was able to discuss the current state of the Cubs lineup with manager Joe Maddon. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've been able to push across 3 runs to this point, but they've also made the opposition work extremely hard. He's thrown a lot of pitches, and they think they're going to have a good opportunity to push across a lot more runs as he tires or as they get into that bullpen.
All right, Heidi, thank you.
The first baseman.
Coming to the plate now, Anthony Rizzo. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last
1-0.
AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
And
Nope,
this one's too
inside,
far
ball
inside, ball 2.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone cold take.
What do you got?
I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
Here it comes, the 3-0. Now a ball lined to the left side, but this is a foul ball. And a full count now, 3-2.
Thank you.
A swing and a miss on the ball way out of the zone, and there's one away. So the bases are empty with one man gone. And into bat next, former National League MVP Chris Bryant. And this is on the outside corner for strike 1. And a good job to lay off the fastball there close, but it's 1-1. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. Bryant looking at a 3-1 count. Albert Almora waits on deck. Ground ball left side. Throw to Murphy's in time, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting, the center fielder.
Standing in, Albert Almora. He popped out in his first trip.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him.
We're only in the 3rd inning, and his pitch count is above 60. That's not being too efficient with your pitches.
And he fouls this one off.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
Now a swing and a deep drive to left. And gone into the right field bleachers. A solo shot here to left. 4th home run for him on the season. As they pull within 1 here, it's now a 5-4 game.
Yeah, he took care of the 3 and 4 hitters and might have thought the danger had passed. Well, he was wrong. The number 5 man takes him deep and out of here. It's always tough to get through the teeth of the lineup completely unscathed, and that's evident right here.
Now batting, the left fielder.
Stepping in now, Kyle Schwarber. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. Three and 0 now.
Well, of all the guys in this lineup, he's definitely the guy I'd be cautious with, especially with a 1-run lead. No surprise that he's treading lightly right here.
Taking all the way, it's 3-1 now. And a breaking ball freezes him. Strike 3 called, and the side is retired. Cubbies. In now for Colorado, Nolan Arenado. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. Arenado stands 6'2" as you see him in the right-handed box. He was taken in the second round back in the 2009 MLB draft.
Yeah, Matty, you cannot miss on your first rounder, and they didn't with this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar.
Hot shot to third and handled for the first out.
Now batting, the right fielder.
So one away now in the Colorado third. And in to bat next, the big-time RBI man, Charlie Blackmon. And, looked inside, but that's ruled as strike. 0-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Pulled toward right center field. Perez is in pursuit. He gets there, and that's the second out.
Now batting.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And in to hit next, the power-hitting shortstop, Trevor Story. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. One and one the count now. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Looking up is Contreras and gone. An absolute bomb.
Wow, nothing more demoralizing than giving up 3 home runs in the first 3 innings of a game. There's having a guy's number, and then there's absolutely owning him. This could be the latter.
No balls and 1 strike. 2 out, nobody on. Even on 0-2, a dangerous count for Daniel Murphy.
Hey, you find yourself down 0-2, you've got to grind a little bit right here. I don't understand the game plan. Let's see if we can get this one back to even count.
1 ball.
And certainly no offer at that one. It's 1-2.
You know, Matty, I'm not surprised by that pitch. Raise the eye level a little bit. Maybe we get something bouncing in the dirt right here.
Hit well again. Down the right field line. And that is off the wall in right field. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Well, when you serve up pitches like that, Natty, you know these hitters are going to put some good swings on them. And that's what happens here as he blasts this thing. The last 2 hitters have really set the stage.
Man, I thought for sure we were going to see back-to-back jacks right there. Yeah, so now we'll see if the next guy can keep this train rolling. From the stretch, here's the pitch. In there, no balls and a strike.
Hey, I don't mind you taking one right there. This pitcher's been struggling early. You got to make him work, see if he'll get in his zone. If he's willing to walk a few guys and then someone pops one over the fence, this game could get out of hand early.
Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. 1-2 as the changeup had him out in front there.
1-2.
Hey, that's a huge pitch for him right there. He's been struggling early. If he's able to get any feel on his secondary stuff, he might be able to hang around a little bit.
And a pitch takes off inside and gets away. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. He's set. Here's the 2-2. He struck him out, and it could have been worse. The inning over with only digging in. Wilson Contreras. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat. Here's the first pitch to him. Pitch popped up. Murphy shading to his right. Looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
So 1 away here in the Chicago fourth. And that'll bring up one of the better clutch hitters on the landscape, David Bodie. A ball and no strikes.
Ball 1, no strikes.
4 runs, 4 hits, 1 error for the Cubs to this point. And now a slider in on the hands, and he's lucky that one didn't come and get him. Bodie, a 25-year-old, he was taken in the 18th round during the first-year player draft of 2012.
Hey, this guy's got a chance to be an absolute steal. Being drafted where he was, there are definite signs that he has a chance to make an impact at the big league level.
Up next for the Cubs,
stepping in, Jason Kipnis. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone.
Still a little bit early to be worrying about this, but in a two-run game, a two-out walk right here could at least get the tying run to the plate. And on top of that, there's some pop on that on-deck circle.
Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball 2. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. Two and two.
It's amazing. I tell so many fans, you get in a box one time, the one pitch you're going to swing at more than any other is that elevated fastball. Your eyes light up as an offensive player, and you just cannot get to it.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Welcome back to Coors Field in Denver as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Rockies skipper Bud Black between innings, specifically about his club's offensive output to this point. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Looking at the numbers, they currently have 4 hits coming from at-bats where they were behind in the count. That indicates that these guys are absolutely battling at the plate and making it very difficult for the opposition to get them out.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Hit sharply, but foul down the right side. The 1-1 home. Ground ball, foul down the left side. The 1-2. Lifted down the line in left. Schwarber on the move, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. Striding in for the Rockies, Tony Walters. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and he was locked up by a good fastball for strike 3 last time. I'm interested to see if they attack him the same way. Come at him with hard velo late or snap something off in the third to see if he'll fish.
A ball and a strike now. A 1-1. Line drive to center field. Almora is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
The batter, number 50.
So the Rockies lineup turns over, and to the plate, Raimel Tapia. He was a ground-out victim last time up.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
A ball and a strike to Colorado's leadoff batter. 6 runs, 6 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Rockies thus far. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball.
A great case of a manager sticking up for his pitcher right there and giving that umpire an earful. He didn't get that pitch called the way he wanted it to, but the manager's planting a seed in that umpire's mind to try to expand the strike zone so some of those borderline pitches start to go his pitcher's way.
And he looks at ball 4 now, so he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base.
Now batting.
And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder David Dahl. After the walk, a quick check on first, and he'll get back in safely. And again a throw, a dive, but he's back. First pitch on its way. Grounded foul off to the right side.
No doubt this is a steal situation right here. 2 outs and the leadoff hitter on first. This is the time you roll the dice and hope he gets in the scoring position where he can get a hit to bring him home.
Back in standing. Here comes the 0-1. Runner goes for second. Strike called. Now the throw down is not close as he's in there with a stolen base.
Well, they threw over there multiple times thinking he was going to try to swipe that bag, so they were onto him, but he just waited it out and took off when he had the chance. Nice job of base running there.
And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. The next 0-2. Freezes him. A strikeout looking. One left for Colorado. And now back to the leadoff spot in the Cubs lineup. Stepping forward, Javier Baez. He'll start things out as we begin the 5th.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. And that Colorado bullpen comes to life now with a lefty and a right-hander up to throw. Swing and a miss, and he'll start the 5th the same way he ended the 4th with a punch out. 1 away.
The batter.
So coming to the plate, Hernan Perez. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat. In there, strike 1.
0-1.
1 out, nobody on. And he misses with it. 1-1. Takes this the other way to right. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
He's been called. Batting average fell below 230, but that knock might have put him in a positive frame of mind. Hopefully that's the start of something big right now.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The 1-0 home is in there for strike 1.
1-1.
You know, the old adage is you never throw a lefty down and in because their ability to turn and burn, and this pitcher's taking that to heart. He is throwing everything away right here.
Here it comes on 1-1. Can't do much with that one. It's 1-2.
Hey, I couldn't tell from up here if the hitter was taking all the way or sitting fastball and just got knee buckled. Either way, that was a really good curveball right there. Move on to the next pitch, but have that in the back of your mind.
Now a half swing, but it's strike 3 anyway, says the home plate umpire, and that's out number 2. Digging in once again, Chris Bryant. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far.
This guy has been unbelievable. There were billboards outside Wrigley while he was still in AAA, and what is he doing? He shows up, Rookie of the Year, MVP. I mean, get in line. Don't make your manager be the bad guy in this situation. I know you struggled a little bit right here. You got to find a way to get through this 5th inning and qualify for that win.
Here comes the 1-0. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. And he dives to make a spectacular catch. What a play there to end the inning. Worth a second look here as this is. Here's Nolan Arenado. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious. He didn't get a strike there, but I'm guessing he was looking for another ball in.
He hit the corner and tries for third. And he is into third with a leadoff triple.
And that's his second triple of the season.
19, Charlie Blackmon.
On his way toward the mound now is skipper Joe Madden. And he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. And with the free base at first, it looks like the dugout will issue the free pass, so that'll make for runners at the corners with nobody gone.
The shortstop, Trevor.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Now here's a shot out to right center field. Now this will rattle up against the wall. A run in. Here's a second runner around third. And a relay home. Joe won't get him. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Daniel Murphy. He doubled his last time through.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
But he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is hauled in for the first out. Into the box now, fielder, Sam Hilliard. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. There's a cold strike as he nips the corner. Just a tick behind for a strike.
That is such a tough pitch to lay off right there, but you have to find a way. There's nothing you're going to do with that low sinker except foul it into your shin or hit a ground ball to the left side.
Bryant is up with it, and he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. So two men are on with 1 man out, and Ryan McMahon digs in to bat next. First pitch is a sinker for a called strike 1. With runners in scoring position this season, McMahon has a .280 batting average. High in the air out to center field. Waiting on it is Almora, and he makes the catch for the second out. So 2 are gone in the Rockies' half of the 5th, and that brings up the catcher Tony Walters. Pitch to the plate is a sinker for a called strike 1. Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes.
That's back-to-back pitches taken for strikes. Puts himself in a bad spot. 0-2. Let's see if he can battle back in this AB.
Liner toward right center, and that'll get down out there. Hack on another here as the runner scores from second. Next will be the designated hitter, Raimel Tapia. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Oh, that side.
Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1.
And when you're already down 5, the last thing you want to do is fall behind in the count when you're on the mound. That's not going to do anything to help you get back into this thing.
The 1-1. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Hilliard over at second. Walters on at first with 2 down. Hit sharply on the ground, and that's through into center field. Base hit. Oh, but the feet of the shortstop is off the mark. And now Gracious just getting the ball back into the infield is becoming a problem.
You know what I like right there, Dan, is the batter's approach. Not trying to do too much, just taking it right back up the chute again, staying within himself, and just knowing that anything to the outfield gets him an RBI.
That's a good piece of hitting. That's a great point. You're right. A lot of times hitters go up there trying to do a little bit too much. Sometimes you just have to go ahead and hit the ball where it's pitched, and a good job, and a run batted in.
Schwarber is there, and he puts it away to stop the... Ben Bowden will come on and make his 4th appearance in this campaign.
Number 35.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Albert Almora. He'll look to get things going here in the Cubs' half of the sixth. 1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0 home. Down the left field line and deep. And that will end up a foul ball. The 1-1 is a fastball down below the knees. Now the 2-1 pitch. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
I think he'll be frustrated with himself about that swing. He was in a good hitter's count and ended up chasing one out of the zone. Now the count's even again.
He stays alive, still 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. Is swung on and missed. He got him.
Well, you gotta love a live young arm. He's got an electric fastball. If he can learn to harness that and work in his solid secondary stuff, he's going to have a really nice career on the mound. Not everyone is gifted with a fastball like that.
No balls and a strike to count. Bases are empty, 1 man out. 1-1 to Schwarber. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
Hey, newsflash, guess where the next pitch is going after that ugly swing? I guarantee you he tries to get him to reach again.
And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen. The 2 away now for the Cubs in the 6th. And stepping up to hit next, the catcher Wilson Contreras. Lays off 1-0. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1.
I'll tell you, if I'm pitching right now, I'm not throwing anything near the strike zone until these guys prove they can lay off it. They're just being way too aggressive.
Well, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
2 things pitchers really love: called strike threes and jamming hitters. How about that? Talk about that jam right there. That's about as good as it gets.
Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Struck him out, so he makes quick work of him here. 3 straight strikes.